Hey guys, this is OddOneGaming. This is going to be another Raid Shadow Legends video. In today's video, I decided to kind of like tell you about the fusion and my plans for this fusion that's coming next week, right? So we did see that it was posting some videos. Hell Hades made a video on it and several other content creators, but I just Googled it myself and I went on Reddit and I said, you know what? Let me record this video the day before the fusion starts, go over it and tell you if I'm actually going over it or not. Now, what you can tell from the thumbnail or what you could have seen on the thumbnail before you jumped in, I'm actually skipping it, right? Now, I guess I'm gonna tell you exactly why I skip it after I'm gonna go over the kit of this one. So let's see what it does. But first of all, I want to read as far as Reddit is concerned. Again, I'm not in the content creator program anymore. I'm not an official content creator anymore. I don't plan on doing that anytime soon unless something changes, but it's worth it. So pretty much they're saying that this is going to be a classic fusion, right? So if we're thinking about reasons, that might be reason number one. The reason why classic fusions are harder is because the way that those fusions are kind of like the resin fusion, right? You're gonna get rares that you have to mix into epics and then epics that you have to mix into the legendary. So that requires a ton of resources, and you know it can be a bit tricky to be able to keep up with all of that if you don't have the resources. It's an early account, so it's kind of tough. But let's read the kit ourselves. So Tholin Foulbeard, he's legendary force attack champion from the dwarves. And he kind of looked pretty cool from what we've seen. He's a little bit hidden, right? We just have the image, but overall he's kind of hidden. I'm not sure why. We're gonna see more because I guess tomorrow we should have the fusion calendar and him in game. But let's start with his A1. So A1, Demon Breaker. Attacks all enemies before attacking, has a 25% chance of placing a weaken debuff for 2 turns. This is cool because it happens before he attacks, so that has potential. Has a 50% chance of placing a weaken for 2 turns if the target is from the Corrupted Alliance, a boss or a minion. That's good. That's good. The fact that it has the conditional way of having a higher chance. This one just makes me straight up think Hydra, right? You go against Hydra, 50% chance, goes up to 75 booked. This can be amazing. Also, this effect cannot be resisted by enemies from Corrupted Alliance, bosses or minions. That's good. That's good. You don't even need accuracy. This is awesome. Grants an extra turn if a weakened debuff was placed on all enemies by this skill. Damn. So this is huge. And the reason why this one's so good is because I don't think it requires, I don't think it cares about weak hit or not, right? Because it says before attacking has a chance to place it. So he would attempt to place it and then do the attack, which means even if you weak hits on all the hits, he can still place that. And unless you get 3%ed, right? Or unless you don't have high, actually that's it. Wait, no, you shouldn't be 3%ed. What am I talking about? So because it says it cannot be resisted, that means 3% should not be a thing. That means that bosses should just straight up get a weaken and you should get an extra turn. So pretty much every time he does the A1, if he manages to place that weaken AoE, he gets another turn. Now the thing is like this, you cannot chain do the A1 because of this reason. When you land that weaken, it goes on for 2 turns. When you try to do it again, you're not going to be able to replace it because it's already on there for 2 turns. They have to take a turn themselves, so it lowers the cooldown, and then you can place it again. So definitely keep that in mind before you think like, oh my god, he's busted, he can place, he can chain A1 the whole fight, nobody gets a turn. No, because of that cooldown duration. It still sounds amazing though. It still sounds amazing. Let's go and check the next one. Back to the Abyss. Attacks one enemy 2 times. Each hit will ignore 25% of the target's defense. If the target is from the Corrupted Alliance, a boss or a minion, ignores 50%. Each hit ignores 50% instead. That's huge. Each hit decreases the attack by 5%, stacking up to 25. Each hit also increases the champion's attack by 5%, stacks up to 50%. This is amazing. Like, this sounds good. Obviously, when we're talking about the actual damage that he does, we're gonna have to see once he comes out. We have to see the multipliers and whatnot, but on paper, this A2 sounds insane. Ignoring 50% of resist can be of the defense can be huge. Build him in Savage, give him Helm Smasher, he's gonna do true damage, pretty much true damage, and he boosts his attack up to 50%. Pretty much, it says that each hit increases, which means every after you do the second skill 5 times, which goes down to a 3-turn cooldown if you fully book it. After you do the hit right 5 times, because it's double hit, you have that extra boost. This is beautiful. I like it. Okay, next one, Rabid Fury. Attacks all enemies 2 times, double hit AoE. I like that. Before attacking, places increased attack buff on this champion for 2 turns. Wow, AoE buffs himself again, huge. This one goes down to a 3-turn cooldown. For each critical hit landed on the first hit, increases the damage dealt on the second hit by 10%, will ignore unkillable and shield buffs. He sounds awesome. He sounds like he's just gonna be an out-and-out nuker that can bring you weaken for PvE stuff, right? Or against Corrupted Alliance where you don't need accuracy on him. It sounds crazy so far. Okay, let's see the passive. Evil's Nightmare. Activates Demon Breaker, which is the first skill, every 5th turn this champion takes. Enemies from the Corrupted Alliance bosses and minions cannot land a critical hit on the... Oh my god, you cannot be crit in boss fights. You cannot be crit in boss fights, which means he has inbuilt survivability as well. Wow, what else do you want from him, right? Aura increases ally attack in all battles by 30%. Okay, so... just before you think I'm crazy for saying the stuff on the thumbnail, like I'm skipping him, whatnot, listen to me. This guy, again, depends. Multipliers might suck, right? If his multipliers suck, it's a waste. He's force, it's a bit quirky to use a force damage dealer. However, there are not insanely many good force damage dealers out there, you know. I'm not sure exactly what's the meta, especially for Arena, what was added in the last 6 months, but he sounds like he's gonna be the shit, right? Pardon my French. He sounds like he's gonna be the shit for a force damage dealer. Again, if the multipliers are there. But if the multipliers are not there, then he's an easy skip. Now, why am I actually skipping this? Well, the reason why I'm skipping this fusion is 2 things. One, it's a, what's it called? It's a classic fusion, like I mentioned. So that means that I will need a ton of resources to get the rares, the epics leveled up, ascend and whatnot, to be able to fuse into him, right? That's the reason number 1. Reason number 2, it does not help me with my challenge, right? My challenge is to play for 30 days to try and get this account to Ultra Nightmare Clan Boss in 30 days. So if I was planning to, you know, play for longer, if I had a different challenge set up for this account specifically, then 100% I would do my best to try and grab him, even though like shards suck. I don't have any shards, that would have been difficult. But otherwise, what I'm saying to everybody, again, we have to wait to see content creators that have test server and test his damage out. But first impression, if we just go by what it says on paper, he's 100% not skippable, right? From my point of view, unless I don't know something else, there's something else in the game that just makes him be like, it's not worth it. Just this A1 sounds beautiful, right? It's just insane. Oh yeah, one little correction over here just to be clear. So he's not gonna get the extra ton every time because it's still only a 75% chance, right? It's not a 100% chance to land it. It's a 75% chance. When you get a sniper mastery on him, it can go up to 80%. I would say 100% do not get the other one that extends debuff duration if you want to take advantage of it. So don't take Master Hexer on him. Take him, give him sniper, so you have a higher chance to land them all and do that extra hit. But you know what? Tholin Foulbeard sounds amazing. He sounds amazing. If this account had a different role, a different goal, a different challenge, 100% I would go for him. 100% trying to get him and play around with him because he sounds like he would be the, you know, arena, PvE, whatever, the nuker everywhere that I would need on the account, and it would be awesome to get him. But because my challenge again is to get Ultra Nightmare, I can't afford the resources. But you wait for other content creators that test server to test him to see that he actually does smack, and then if you see that, 100% go for him, right? It's like, what else are you going to do, right? Fusion. But anyway, thank you for watching. I recorded this video the day before because I actually have an intervention where I cannot speak, I cannot do much, I cannot eat for a day. Well, like a medical thing, but it shouldn't be anything worrying. It's just that, you know, get what's it called? They put camera down my throat, look at stuff, and then that's it. But anyway, thank you for watching, guys. You didn't need to know that, what I said. Anyway, hope you liked it. If you did, like the video, subscribe to the channel to see when I upload next, and I'm gonna see you on the next one. Peace, love, take care, everyone. Bye, guys.